Cliff the Dark Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's good, Moats and Deke? Yo, Moats. With Malik visiting the Steelers yesterday, what normally happens when a prospect visits a team?
Yeah, man. So,
Great question.
excuse me. Yeah, it actually was a great question, man. For the prospect visits, they go two ways. You have the guys that weren't, they weren't at the combine. They might or might not have performed all the way at their pro days. So when you bring them in, you're checking all their medical stuff, but you also take them through a on-field workout. All right. That's for, certain players that, like I said, have not went to the combine or didn't do all the pro days and didn't do all-star game stuff like that. But for the other category, and this is for like the Malik Willis type guys, right? They'll bring you in, man. And it's almost like a college visit in a sense, man. They will, they wine and dine you, take you to the nice restaurant. They'll have you meet the organization. You'll sit in the meetings with the head coach, talk to the GM. Then after that, man, they put you in the classroom, put you on the big board, and you watch film with these coaches. And, it's cool, but at the same time, it tests your knowledge because they don't care necessarily about all that you know. They want to see how fast can you pick up their scheme. So you'll be watching them and it's like, okay, well, we ran this defense like this. And it's like, well, all right, this is how we run ours. You're at this position. What's your mindset right here? What you looking for right here? And it'll take you through like that. And depending on the coach, some of them, man, it's cool. But others, man, they try to take the intensity up. Like, I know for me, man, when I went to San Fran on one of my visits,
Singletary,
yeah, he was the head coach out there. And it was very, very intense, man. You go in there and it's like, all right, he's sitting in his office. I'm in a 3-piece suit looking fresh to death. You know what I'm saying? You know how I was looking. I had
3-piece.
I had to stone on him. Come on, man. I had to stone on him. I'm from a small school, baby. When I walked in, I said, first you going to see me. But then when you cut
Singletary's
that,
old school too. He might have liked that.
Yeah, but then when you cut that tape on, you also going to see me. That was always my method, So I go in there and, with this meeting, the way it worked out, I had just talked with the linebackers coach. It was Ken Norton at the time that was there. We had went through, broke down tape. Everything was good. And then I go in there to talk to Singletary and he's like, I've talked to your mom. I talked to your dad. I called up your high school coach. And we're going through this whole spill. Hey, man, tell me about this situation. What's going on with that? What was this like? And he's like, all right, cool. Then from there, it was, like, let's talk some more scheme. And then it was kind of weird with him because he wanted me to actually like show him I could play football, but in my suit. No, like dead serious, bro.
He didn't even let you take the suit off?
Nah. It was like we're talking, everything is good. And he's like, yeah, so we're gonna have you switching from DN to inside linebacker. Can you do it? I'm like, yeah, I got this. It's like, all right, well, let me see your stance. And I'm like, bro, I got gators on. What you talking about, baby? You tripping? And he's like, nah, let me see your stance. So I'm like, I'm trying to still be cool because I got the 3-piece on. And he gets up out his thing like, nah, it's gotta be like, like this. And then you do, and I'm like, bruh, I am not trying to sweat. Do you not hear? This is my only suit that I got because I'm out of college now. I'm like, it's the only suit I got. And I got to wear this 2 more times this week because I got 2 more visits. Okay. I ain't got time to be sweating. I don't have money to go dry clean this suit. This is not what we're going to do today. But yeah, like that was the mode with him. And it was cool, but it was definitely weird because I'm like, bro, if you want me to do all that, show up to a pro day, come to the combine. We can talk then, man. Like I'm not doing that in this outfit. But that's typically what happens on these visits, man. Like they're cool. Like I said, and it's not even like stressful either. It's super chill, laid back because they're treating you like, you're top prospect because they only get 30 players that they can bring in on visits. So whoever they're bringing in, they have a certain level of interest in you already. So it is cool, man. But it definitely, they want to know a lot about your mental, in the sense of like, how fast can you pick up this scheme? What adjustments could you make? And they'll just put you on that board. You'll be in there for an hour or two, just like, all right, yeah, I see this. All right, I'll go here. Okay, I would do that. And that's pretty much what it is. But it's a fun time, man.
Well, we already talked about all the quarterbacks visiting too. It's like, what, 6 or 7 of them?
Mm-hmm.
More signs pointing to us taking a guy.